Hobby Lobby has Easter miniatures in store right now. Think pastel overload, tiny eggs, and sprinkles of bunnies. My name is Marie, and welcome back to my channel, Notorious Crafts. So I filmed this a few weeks before Easter, and I'm just posting it now, 1 week before Easter. Timing impeccable. Procrastination also impeccable. I know, I'm sorry, but life has been hectic the last year. Here's a packet of small metallic eggs that could work as miniatures. They feel like foam, super lightweight with little speckles. But this entire wall and aisle is just filled with regular sized plastic eggs. Not exactly dollhouse friendly, so let's move on. Finally, I found the miniatures on this tiny middle stand. And when I say tiny, I mean blink and you'll miss it. This selection feels really small this year, or maybe I'm just late. And everyone panic bought tiny plastic eggs because they remembered the egg shortage from last year. We've got these tiny pastel eggs with flat backs, perfect for decorating dollhouse walls, bookshelves, or inside miniature Easter baskets. Honestly, very cute. Then we have these hollow plastic eggs. I actually bought these a few years ago and used them in a previous Easter dollhouse project. I cut them in half to make them into those classic little toy eggs. Super versatile, very cute. I'll also put a link to that video below in the description. And now glitter eggs. Cute? Yes. Practical? Absolutely not. At least for me. Glitter is basically the crafts world version of a curse. You'll still be finding this glitter next winter. People recommend sealing glitter with glue, which is a great idea. I just don't like having glitter items in my house because it just creates a mess. Up top, there are even bigger glitter eggs. These are definitely more Barbie size unless your dollhouse is feeling a little extra this year. Here's a pack of mini carrots. It looks like it's made from foam. It's super lightweight, perfect for Easter baskets or little kitchen displays. And we've got sheep stickers, and honestly, their wool looks suspiciously realistic. I kind of want to pet them. They are adorable. Then there's this pack of 4 pink flocked bunnies. These would be adorable on a dollhouse porch. Just place one on each side of the door. There's also an Easter embellishment pack. Some of these pieces could double as doll food. The little polymer clay bits can be placed on a doll tray and boom, tiny cookies. And we have some more stickers because you can never have enough stickers. This one has 6 different bunnies inside. And that's pretty much it for miniatures on this side of the display. Over on the other side, there's a tiny bird's nest and some more eggs. I know, groundbreaking, but everything is 40% off, so we'd love that for us. And moving on to the other side of this display stand, we have a pack of adorable fuzzy bunnies. They come in 2 different colors, in pink and white, and each one is holding a carrot. There are these fuzzy pastel chicks made from pipe cleaners. I've used these before, and they are a miniature Easter classic. They're currently now $6.99. In previous years, these same exact chicks were $5.99, and I know this because I filmed a Hobby Lobby Easter miniature video 3 years ago where I showed the price. Yes, I am tracking miniature inflation. Honestly, only $1 increase, that's actually not bad considering Hobby Lobby has been wild with price hikes lately, especially in Christmas minis. My friend Stef from Stef's Miniatures and Crafts even pointed out some items that have doubled in price. Definitely check out her channel. She makes some amazing miniatures. They have even bigger chicks. These would be great for Barbie dolls or 1/6 scale dolls. That's it for miniatures on this display stand. I feel like I'm playing miniature scavenger hunt throughout Hobby Lobby trying to find all their Easter minis. In previous years, they had them all in one aisle together and they were so easy to find. I don't know why they split them up this year. These Easter banners are meant for baskets, but we are not here for baskets. We're here for dollhouses. These make perfect wall banners. I love the pastel bows. These can actually be used for other occasions, not just Easter. They have another one in a really pretty purple color. This one is definitely for Easter. These floral sticks can be trimmed down into a tiny spring bouquet. It's a super easy DIY. I think you would need some wire cutters to be able to cut them. This basket filler is super easy to trim down and you can put it inside your miniature basket. I've done that before and highly recommend it. Also, why is there 4th of July decor out already? It's March. I don't even know what I'm wearing tomorrow. And Hobby Lobby is already planning for July. I'm not seeing any more miniatures in this aisle. Very cute Easter items, but it feels like it's really slim pickings on the miniature side this year. Now, these miniature Easter stands made me laugh. The display says 25 cents. In what universe is anything 25 cents anymore? Not in this one, but they are adorable. There's a carrot patch stand with a cow behind the counter, an egg dyeing stand, and a chicks for sale stand. Very cute, very farmhouse core. A lot of these miniatures are cute, but I'm not super impressed this year. It could be because I shopped late, or it could be because Hobby Lobby is doing what they do best. Copy, paste, repeat. If you watched my Hobby Lobby Easter video from 3 years ago, you've basically already seen the same miniature Easter selection. And then we have this bunny platter. I cannot unsee it. It looks like this bunny is about to throw another bunny off the edge. Hobby Lobby usually keeps things wholesome, but this year we've got drama, we've got betrayal, and we've got murder bunnies. And the last section that I could find with miniatures, finally, some miniature baskets. These are actual wicker, which makes them super realistic. They are a bit big for 1/12 scale. You could make them work, but they are perfect for Barbie or 1/6 scale dolls. And on the other side of this display, I found some Easter ribbon. And you already know I love using ribbon in miniatures. You can turn these into cute dollhouse items like rugs, table runners, curtains, or placemats. Ribbon is basically the MVP of crafting. All you have to do is just trim it down into much smaller pieces. My overall take on Hobby Lobby's miniatures this year, they're fine. There's just not a lot of innovation happening here. That's why I've been leaning more towards Michael's craft stores lately. They've been stepping up their miniature game with new designs every year. Also, quick plug, I created some Easter dollhouse printables available on Etsy and on my website. It's a super easy way to add some Easter decor to your miniatures, and it helps support my channel. Let me know in the comments, did you find better miniatures this year, or is it just me? And remember, it's a miniature world after all. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.